Today's video will cover the best modern warfare military action movies that fans of the genre should not miss. Outside the Wire. It is a 2021 sci-fi action film directed by Mikael Hofstrom. The story centers on Lieutenant Thomas Harp, a U.S. drone pilot who, after disobeying a direct order that leads to Marine casualties, is reassigned to a combat zone as punishment. There, he is partnered with Captain Leo, an advanced android officer, on a mission to stop criminal Viktor Koval from acquiring nuclear launch codes. While the film offers intense action sequences, and explores thought-provoking themes like artificial intelligence and the morality of drone warfare, its dependence on familiar tropes makes the film fall short in delivering a layered narrative. In conclusion, Outside the Wire delivers a visually engaging, and thematically relevant story about futuristic combat, but its predictable plot and cliched structure limit its overall impact. Saints and Soldiers. Directed by Ryan Little, it is a 2003 war drama inspired by real events surrounding the Malmedy massacre during World War II. The film follows a group of American soldiers who escape German captivity and join forces with British paratrooper Oberon Winley, who carries critical intelligence about a looming German offensive. Set in December 1944, shortly after the massacre, the story unfolds in the harsh Belgian winter as the soldiers traverse dangerous terrain, facing enemy patrols, severe weather, and internal tensions. As they fight to survive, the film delves into themes of faith under pressure, camaraderie, and the moral complexity of warfare. Stylistically, the film favors a traditional, character-driven approach over flashy visuals or large-scale battle scenes. Despite its limited resources, the film's strong performances, solid storytelling, and humanistic message brilliantly explore heroism and moral ambiguity without glorifying violence, presenting a grounded and emotionally compelling war narrative. Devotion. It is a 2022 war action thriller film directed by J.D. Dillard. The story centers on Jesse Brown, the first African-American naval aviator in U.S. history. Set during the Korean War, the film focuses on Brown's friendship with fellow pilot Tom Hudner, exploring deep themes of heroism and personal sacrifice within the military. When the squadron is deployed aboard the USS Leyte to Korea, their skills and courage are put to the test. The film tackles complex subjects without relying on heavy-handed tropes. Visually, the film combines breathtaking aerial combat sequences with quiet, reflective moments, using real aircraft to add a layer of authenticity. The cinematography captures both the scope of war and the intimacy of human connection, enhancing the film's emotional impact. In conclusion, Devotion succeeds as both a compelling war film and a deeply personal story about friendship and integrity. By focusing on the unsung legacy of Jesse Brown and the bond he shared with Tom Hudner, the film honors a vital piece of history with empathy, grace, and cinematic power. Da 5 Bloods. It is a gripping 2020 Vietnam War drama that re-examines the conflict through the perspective of 4 African-American veterans. Combining elements of a heist film with a powerful social commentary, the story delves into themes of trauma, brotherhood, and redemption. The plot centers on 4 soldiers who return to modern-day Vietnam to retrieve the remains of their fallen squad leader, Norman, and to recover gold bars they buried during the war. These missions are deeply personal, wrapped in lingering psychological wounds and emotional turmoil that dominate much of the narrative. Da 5 Bloods is a powerful blend of action, history, and personal reflection, bringing overdue attention to the experiences of Black veterans. Spike Lee crafts a film that is emotionally raw, with standout performances that elevate it into the realm of modern war cinema classics. Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. It is a 2023 gripping war drama that explores the powerful bond between U.S. Army Sergeant John Kinley and his Afghan interpreter, Ahmed, during the Afghanistan War. The story begins when Kinley is critically injured during a mission. Ahmed risks everything to carry him to safety, trekking across hostile terrain in a stunning act of bravery. Upon recovering, Kinley discovers that Ahmed and his family were abandoned by U.S. bureaucracy, left behind despite promises of safety. Haunted by guilt and bound by an unspoken debt, Kinley returns to Afghanistan to rescue Ahmed, confronting the systemic failures that often betray local allies. In terms of direction, Guy Ritchie shifts away from his signature stylized crime thrillers, opting instead for a grounded, emotionally driven war film. In conclusion, The Covenant is not just an action-packed war film, it's a moving examination of trust, obligation, and the human cost of conflict. With strong performances and a compelling narrative grounded in real-world issues, it stands out as one of Ritchie's most mature and powerful works to date.